$120, $1041, $10.
Charged with domestic terrorism, from what I was told.
Nice.
Which it's a weak argument, but given the definition of terrorism, it could be applied.
What the hell's going on over there?
Where?
Clothing
People are
store.
people are
See,
changing
see.
their clothes.
Nah, they just. I heard a tire scratching noise.
I'll go get them. Show my skills. Fashion police coming at you.
Hello, have you two met?
Negative, sir.
Well, Bella Shelby, Sean Grant, Bella Shelby.
Hello there, sir.
Officer,
How you doing?
Officer Shelby, nice to meet you. Next question.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not having a good day as well.
Yeah, no, I found myself unemployed over just a little over 24 hours ago. So, trying to see if there's anybody from the red department around to tell me that my application's being denied. Come on,
Awesome.
you
Well,
know it's going to happen.
you never know, sir. Be
Yeah,
positive.
stay hopeful.
I was a judge with the DOJ, and I was one of the least favorite people there because I expected crazy things like facts and evidence and investigation. So I'm probably not going to get hired on, but I figured I'd still try just the same. But that's all in the past. So it's either here or DOC. I don't know who's going to pick me up first.
Which one would you like to join, sir?
Well, I spent most of my career, damn near 20 years on patrol. And I'm not much of a cage kicker, so I'd rather be on patrol. Maybe, I don't know, lead by example. I don't really have any aspirations for any sort of command or anything like that. Just sharing some
Yep.
knowledge.
Patrolling officer, sir. That's
Somewhere
all
in
you
there,
want.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe a certification or two. I've done IA, SWAT, CSI, CID, K9, Air 1. The only thing I never really cared for was heat. And that's just because those cars were always too squirrely for me. I believe in a brake pedal, and that goes against everything that heat has ever stood for.
I see, sir. You
But
never know, sir. You never know.
please call me Grant. None of this sir thing. I respect where you're coming from, and the professional decorum, but please don't call me sir. It's going to add some gray hairs to my head, and I'm already having to dye it as it is, and I've only got about 12 of them that I have to comb back.
She's fighting
I'll,
the urge to say it.
I'm trying my best, sir. And the thing is, I don't want to get sued by people, like for calling them buddies or pal or mate
Okay.
or
So
those things.
with no DOJ, how are you going to get sued?
I don't know. What if he goes to IA? I will have an IA report opened on my name, sir. So that's why I would like to just.
Oh no, even when I was with EMS and DOJ here, I always asked everybody to just call me Grant. Now, when court was in session, obviously, Your Honor was the appropriate term, but I am no longer a judge. I'm just a citizen. I respect the respect. So I'm just letting you know. You can call me Grant. Adonis can give you the same verification that I'm not going to get all busted in my pants about you calling me buddy or pal or anything like that.
I'll
I'm
try,
not one of those
Mr.
people.
Grant. How about that? I'll
Oh,
try.
no, Mister, just Grant. It makes me feel weird when people call me anything because first off, I was enlisted in the Marine Corps, so sir is just well out the wheelhouse. I work for a living. Two, I'm no better than you are.
Sir, yes, sir.
Adonis, I will hit you.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not calling you, sir, because of I don't know. I would still like even if I'm arresting someone, a suspect, or someone is my lower ranking, or someone is just a civilian, I'll still call them sir or ma'am. I address everyone with sir and ma'am, unless they are
Okay.
like, don't judge me and don't call me sir.
No,
Like, it's
I appreciate
2025.
that.
We can't really judge someone, so I'll call them a human being. I mean, I should call them living being because I can't really say human being. What if they are? I don't
Mhm.
know. They want something else to be referred to them, so I'll call them living
That,
being.
well, I do appreciate that, and I'm just giving you a little bit of a hard time. So
No worries,
just
sir.
just know that if you just call me Grant, I'm not going to get fussed about it. Okay, you you've shown that you can be professional. I respect the hell out of that. Trust me, I do the same thing when I'm on the job. Um, it's a fine line to walk, but if somebody puts in an IA complaint about you not refer to them in a title, I'm pretty confident that that's going to get thrown out. Now, if you call them fuck shit McGillicuddy, then sure, I can see that being a problem.
Oh, you want to hear this? So one time I was talking. My suspect was different. There was another person, and he said, "Oh, you're the officer who called me this and that with some really bad word." And I told him, "I don't know who you think you are accusing accusing sir, but that person ain't me because I do not use the word you just used. And he's like, are you sure about that? I was like, I can guarantee you because I know myself, sir. And I never use that word. So that's why I know. So which are the words I use and which are the words people try to say, oh, you're the officer who used that word. I was like, nope, I never use that word, sir. And I know that because I do not do that.
See, now that's a benefit that I have of being a redneck is I can use androgynous terms and it is completely commonplace. Like, hey partner, let me talk to you.
Oh, I see. It's not
That's
that.
that's not a man.
It's not like
That's not a
that
man.
word.
That's a woman. Yeah, the
It's
C
the
bomb.
F word actually. That person said I used for him.
Wait,
Uh,
4 letters or
yes,
6 letters?
no, 4 letters. Yeah, 4 letters.
Oh,
F
okay.
O. I asked him to leave. I was like, I may have asked you to leave the area, but I never used those words for sure. So he's
Wait,
like, are
hold
you
on.
sure?
Spell it out for me because now I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that one's.
Oh, okay. I mean, every now and then, if I'm on a good rapport with somebody, now that that's one of the most important things is establishing rapport with no matter if somebody shot at you, something that's going to save your life potentially, if I may grandstand just a little bit, is establishing a rapport. Your conduct with these people is going to save your life at some point because they're going to remember that you did something good for them by treating them with just basic human respect. Now,
Yeah.
there have been a couple times where in the past, other cities and things of the sort, other departments,
I'll be back.
I've told somebody, hey, fuck ass, get the hell out of here. I don't have time to deal with you. And they're like, oh, sorry, Grant. And they move on. And I go and apologize afterwards. It's like, hey, sorry, it was a heated situation. I just didn't need one more thing added to the pile. And they understand every time. But that's because I've established a rapport. Now, if that's John Q. Public, someone I've never met. Hell no, I wouldn't do I wouldn't do that.
I see. I mean, no, I get that. Like today, I think, I don't know, some people actually said, oh, no, not this officer, or she's nice, even though, I was
Oh
in
yeah.
the cop vehicle. They were like, yeah, she's good. Yeah, but there are people who try to accuse you, but I was like, yeah, I never use those words, so I know.
You will have people, and I don't know how long you've been on the job, but there are going to be people who confuse you with other people, and it's just
Yeah.
building that rapport and making sure it's a positive rapport, I guess. Not at
Yes,
all
sir.
to do your job, but
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
big fan of verbal judo. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's the
That's
ability to
fine.
call somebody a dumbass piece of shit and then apologize to you afterwards.
That's right, sir. That's right. Nice to meet you, by
Now,
the way.
oh, pleasure's all mine. I, I'm I'm not a big fan of demeaning other people, and no matter what walk of life they come from. While most of my career has been in law enforcement, um, comes down to training and the application of that training. And one thing I've always told everybody that I've ever interviewed is the day you think you know everything about this job is the day you should hang up your badge because you're going to get somebody hurt or worse. Doesn't matter
Mhm.
whether you're a chief or a cadet, you always have something to learn.
Yes, sir.
Very inspirational.
Dude,
Actually,
I've had,
oh,
oh,
oh, oh, it was too fast. I couldn't break it.
You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Too many people get focused on rank and power.
Is that?
I've been an assistant chief and had a cadet give me guidance on a scene. It's like, okay, what am I doing? Well, you're the chief. Nope, it's your scene. You tell me what I'm doing. And it's so fun watching them panic. Like, do I actually get to tell them what to do? And when they finally come into their own, it's magic because it builds confidence.
I see.
The chain of command is there for a reason, but if somebody has scene command, unless there's a reason, say SWAT takes over, that's the shift. But
Yes.
beyond that, no. Whoever knows the most about the situation should have control.
Yeah, I'm by myself right now, so we're on the bike.
That's right.
Yep. How you been? Busy today?
No, go ahead. I'm just out here grandstanding, waiting for my application.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Did you just apply, sir? You're waiting for someone to just talk to you right now?
Maybe tonight, maybe not. I don't know.
I see.
I'll tell you this. You weren't really there, but myself and a coworker were off duty, just sitting at the hospital, and
Don't have much else to do. So
I get that, sir. Understand.
I'm sorry. Remind me your name again. I'm terrible with names, so it may take a time or two.
It's all good, sir. Bella Shelby, sir.
Hold on.
Badge number 120.
Bella Shelby.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna try to dedicate that to memory.
You don't have to, sir. Well,
It's good to. So I'll give it a shot.
okay. As you wish, sir.
Don't worry, it's not for any sort of complaint or anything like that.
Oh, if you want to file a complaint, sir, I'll give you my badge number and my name. I always give it to people, sir.
You already did. Number 120.
Yes, sir. I always tell people, if you want to file a complaint against me, my name is Bella Shelby, badge number 120. I always say that first before even talking to you. Try it, please. Unless it's
Outstanding.
a casual
See that?
talking.
That gives me a lot of hope. I've heard too many complaints about officers not identifying themselves, and that's some day one shit. You
Oh.
walk up, you introduce yourself.
Yeah, if I'm talking like, for example, right now, Mr. Adonis actually introduced us. But otherwise, if I'm walking to someone and talking to someone, and especially if it's a scene, like, you know, I always introduce myself so that they know who they are talking to and who they have to report. You know, for example, if I do anything wrong, they can always report me. Always tell them to. You want to report me, you can go to MRPD and file a complaint against me.
Exactly. And by doing the job correctly, that gives you just a little bit more walking room because there's nothing that's going to be coming off of that IA complaint.
Oh my god. Oh no, I think I heard someone saying on radio something shots fired or something. Let me check on that.
Okay.
Sir.
Oh, go ahead.
That's a pretty convincing argument, in my opinion.
Oh, good fucking
2v4.
lord. Oh god.
That's right. He's got backup.
Did I hear shots fired on radio then?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
I don't know what he was saying.
I'm not scared of his backup. What?
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
there
his
they are.
backup.
There they are. Hey, why are they hiding in that car over there?
What?
Who's driving the all-black cruiser?
I meant I'm his backup.
Yeah, well, you better get your backup then.
I'm not backing up. Nope.
I didn't tell you to back up. Oops, my bad.
All right, well, you guys go start patrolling, do your jobs.
Yep.
What? We are.
Yeah, I tell you what to do. Go.
Do you?
What the fuck?
Are we following your orders, sir? Is that what you expect us to do?
Shh. Get in your car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
No, AD, get back over here.
Don't listen to him.
You don't.
Who you gonna
I
listen to,
swear.
sir?
Listen
You
to
get
me.
you get no more cheese.
No more cheese. I didn't get in the car.
Yeah, I know.
How much cheese do you need?
You won't ever have enough.
Oh. You like this car, cop?
I'll give you this car.
I'll give you this car if you fucking
Type
arrest this
shit.
guy for life.
Yeah, arrest me right now.
That's one of his
Alright.
kinks.
Search him. He's giving you the chance.
Yeah. Imagine.
Oh,
See, they'll move your car for me.
That's crazy.
That's what happens when you own the block. People do shit like that for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you run the block, bro. I get your car moved whenever I want.
That's fucking
I don't even gotta
wild.
make a call. People just know when I need shit done.
Right.
I handle business.
Um,
Alright, move.
See? Now I stand on business. They bring it back to me.
No,
I don't think they're bringing it back to you, buddy.
I win. Once again, Sharon Benson on top. Sharon wins again.
Let's fucking go.
where have you been, huh?
wait, you're asking me?
No.
Oh,
Asking me where I've been?
Yeah.
Bored. You guys were the only people I was fighting for a couple days there, and so that's no fun. No recoil Andes over here.
Why don't you fight the Green Gang?
sucks. I don't even see you anymore.
Oh hell
They're usually.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm just the fucking
Swear
disband
they're-
king. I join a gang, they disappear. I joined Yakuza for 30 minutes today, and they got disbanded.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I can't survive anywhere.
What happened to
why
y'all know anything
TVs.
about that new MC?
There's a lot of
Who are
things
those
you can
people? The
don't
dudes
know
driving
anyone.
around in the motorcycles?
The red people?
I think I've got
Are they red?
quite a few of
I don't think
Yeah.
Did you see any red? I didn't see any red.
Alright, well, have fun.
Alright,
Maybe we'll
then.
see you around later.
Alright then, Sharon.